Hey guys, it's Bob Ferngren, and hey, I want to do a quick training on something I think is critically important, certainly to protecting this house, but also I think it's great for your business, and that's the 4 relationships. You know, someone can come into 4 different relationships with AdvoCare. Certainly, they can be a retail customer just purchasing products from one of us directly. 2, they can enjoy the products at a discount. You know, that's really similar to a wholesale club where they pay a one-time annual fee and they get to enjoy the products at a 20, 25, or 30% discount. Another relationship you can have with AdvoCare is, it's called a distributor, but I like to just think of it as a hobbyist. Someone who really loves the culture, loves being around us, loves the products, maybe wants to make a little bit of money, maybe it's to pay a bill, or maybe it's just a little bit of extra me money. And still yet, there's another relationship, and that's the advisor level. That's a serious business builder that's going to put in a consistent part-time effort, and it can lead to a full-time income. But now, let me, transcend the facts of that to what I do with the business, because I think it's critically important. Whether it's people asking you what's different than this company and other companies and all that stuff, I always try to preempt all the big questions, all the concerning things, the cost questions, the potential negative questions in my presentation. So a lot of times, I would say every time, whether it's in a 2-on-1, which I just experienced this yesterday, or a 3-way phone call, or a 1-on-1 when I'm meeting with the prospect, after I've done a great job of asking some great questions. And that's really the first step, is to really get to know your prospect. Spend time with them, asking them questions like, how much money a month would make a difference? And what would you do with it? And how soon would you like to be earning that? And why would you even do a home-based health and wellness business? And listen, and you're going to learn about their family. You're going to learn about their hopes and their dreams and their desires and their disgust. So asking those great questions and just let them talk. But eventually, we're going to get into our presentation, right? And usually what I'll do is I'll start it out with, let me just answer maybe some of the biggest questions you might have right up front. Let me tell you, first of all, there's 4 relationships you can get into AdvoCare. And I go, well, wait a minute, there's actually 5, and I want you to know this up front. I'm not going to make you do anything, and AdvoCare is not going to make you do anything. The cool part about this is, if this isn't for you, wonderful, maybe you know some people who it is for. But we have 4 technical relationships if you choose to join us, and then I'll go into the 4 relationships. What I want them to know right up front is, 1, I'm going to share, and I'm going to thank them for sitting down and listening to this, but I'm going to let them know a few things right up front. We have no forced auto ships, we have no monthly minimums, we have no sales quotas. Truthfully, if you choose to do this as a business, it's really up to you to go as fast or as slow as you want. AdvoCare doesn't make you do anything. And then I go into the relationships that we have. I explain the 4 relationships, and I also preempt everything, and I say, you told me a few minutes ago you want to make $500 a month by January so that you can pay off your school loan debt, right? Or start to pay it off, right? Well, I know this is going to surprise you, but it really is only $79 plus some tax and shipping to get your business started here. And that's all any of us ever had to pay to get our business started here. There's not going to be any surprises. You're not going to get your credit card hit for something dinged that you didn't control. So I want you to, right up front, know the big issues up front. Now, guys, when we share with them what might be their biggest concerns or things they may have heard or stuff they're going to get hit with by people when they go out there in the real world, and we let them know right up front who we are, how we treat people. We're not going to make them do anything, but if they choose to come with us, there's 4 relationships they can have. At the end of the time of me sharing, which includes my story, I'll share a little bit more about AdvoCare. I'll connect to what they want, whether it was the health goals or the financial goals, and then I'll say, well, now it's up to you. Now you have the choice. Would you like to get started right now? Would you like to get started right now and go fast? Would you like to continue to kick the tires? That's up to you. Or is this for you? If it's not for you, wonderful. Do you know some people it might be for? And I'll do that in a way to help them understand. Because see, number one, I want to treat people like adults right from the get-go. I'm not their boss. I'm going to coach them. I'm going to help them. I'm going to present the options for them, and I'm going to help them be successful in getting what they want. Now, that's how I start out a presentation, and then I circle it back to the 4 relationships. Now, which one of those interests you the most? I want to help you get what you want. Guys, when we're upfront about what might be their biggest concerns, we're doing 2 great things. Number 1, we're protecting this house, and we all need to do that. Number 2, we're giving them a sense of control. Not like I'm in one of those things that's going to make me do this or that. I get to pick and choose the relationship I have, knowing that the person that I sat down with is going to be the one helping me get what I want. I really want you guys to get this. I mean, yeah, there's a protect the house issue that we all have to always be aware of. Even more importantly to me, I'm running a business here. I want people to be successful. So when you share the options with people, you're giving them the chance to get what they want and have the success they want. They can always change that relationship over time, but that's up to them. Hey, let's go.